What is happening, gamers? Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles on Nintendo Switch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hit that bell to be notified when more Xenoblade arrives. Special shoutouts to our members, including our ultimates. And if you guys want to hop aboard the membership train, all you got to do is click right here and select the tier that works best for you. So, today we are inside of the Ether Mine. We talked to the former mayor of Colony 6. And, well, we're gonna go try to save Juju, I guess. At least that's gonna be the plan. Although no grinding was able to take place prior to the episode, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, I didn't know you needed a grind.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. Oh. This is the... Oh, that's...
This is the third love crane.
Ah, wrong character. My bad.
They should make Peppa happy.
Where's Peppa? Oh, yeah. First time I heard
Love crane? What?
it. I don't know.
Is that like the tunnel of love at a theme park or something?
Could be. Alright, so who do we got here? Oh! Well, that's interesting. Sure, why not?
I feel like you're stepping in front of Ryan there. Shulk.
Examine. Affinity requirements are not met. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, well, Ryan's like, hey, wait a second, what are you doing with her? It's like, no,
Maybe
nothing.
you have to switch to Ryan.
Maybe we have to switch to Ryan. Oh, there we go. This is the little door we need to go through. I don't know how to switch to Ryan. Also, it says we need to do some stuff to increase our rating with her. So we got to give her gifts and stuff like that. And I
don't think that we should do that with Shulk. Like, that
no,
would be weird.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the best.
But then he'd be typical. He'd be like, "Oh, Ryan is just here as my sidekick, and every new girl I come across is part of my harem."
Sidekick Ryan. Oh, that's funny. Not as funny as still walking through the sewage water. You know, I don't know why the robots would even bother to come down here because they're just gonna get all rusted and stuff. Robots don't do well with water. Okay, that was weird. No. It wants us to go down this way, but there was nothing down here. Oh! There we go! Okay, never mind.
Oops.
I thought I was gonna get lost, but nope.
Hurry it up, slow coach.
What's wrong?
Slow coach. I've never heard that phrase.
Hurry it up, slow coach.
Jojo! Gato! This is for you!
Jumping inside the vat is for you?
This is for you. Is Juju already dead?
What?
Or is he going to be killed? Is that why Atharon...
Shulk, get your head in the game, man.
But then, what does that mean? If we keep moving, is Atharon really going to die?
Oof, this is getting deep.
No! What's wrong, Shulk?
Vision time.
This battle is for my people. If you can't handle it, drop that weapon and head home.
That's not it. It's just that...
Out with it!
Listen. Maybe we shouldn't just rush in head first.
What?
We got this far.
I think we should observe them and plan our attack afterwards.
Watch
You
them while they
insolent!
sleep?
We don't have that kind of time. You don't know a damn thing about these machines. I have observed their movements. I've planned this attack for a month. I know full well what's going to happen to my brothers and sisters.
It's just...
We're going. Fall in, medic.
Whoa.
Sir, what's got into you?
You had a vision!
A vision again.
Oh, see, Ryan
Don't
gets it.
tell me another death.
Yeah.
I knew it. The Shulk I know doesn't just chicken out for any old reason.
This vision, was it like before?
Kind of.
Why don't we
I
tell
saw an
the
underground
fairy?
ether river. And Atharon.
Huh.
I'm in a
An ether
farm
river.
run.
You know what? That sword lets you see the future. All that power, and you still keep getting it wrong.
Better to use my brain than my fists.
Shulk, I may rush in head first, but at least my head's useful for something.
Okay, okay, I get the idea.
No, I don't
I
get
ain't
the
done
idea.
yet. You're useless on your own, Shulk. That's why we're here.
Wow.
Ryan,
Next
really
time you have
mean.
a vision, you tell us. We bear the burden together as a team.
Ah,
You have a vision you don't like, we'll change the future together.
I
Got
like
it?
that.
got it.
But what
was
about
that? Say it like you mean
Otharon?
it.
I got it, all right? Next time I'll tell you.
He's right, Shulk. You two saved Juju once before. I know we can do it again. I believe in you.
Hmm.
Thanks.
They're right. We'll change what happens. Anyway, I didn't see Juju and the others dying. There's still hope.
Yeah, the other dude is toast, though. Or will be future toast. Ah, whatever. Also, the old man can't use the sword anyway, so it's like, drop that sword, and it's not gonna work that way.
Hopefully he didn't already run ahead.
Central terminal. I think he did.
It's like almost like because he had the vision, he made the situation come true by having the vision. The vision made the situation come through, because otherwise we'd all be as a group. And because he was talking about the vision, now that one guy ran ahead.
Oh, this is so confusing. But I get what you're saying. So you're saying because Shulk told everybody about the vision, and the other guy already ran ahead of everybody, that means it's still gonna happen.
Yeah, it's almost like the reason it's gonna happen is because he had the vision about it.
Oh my gosh, that's
Like,
terrifying.
Caused it to happen or something.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Maybe it would have happened anyway.
Anything is possible. Alright, let's go. Oh, there.
Well, I mean, people do. I mean, there are some people that say like every decision you make, like even the smallest decisions, like if you're gonna have Nutella in your toast or peanut butter, like that literally will change, like, and make another version of you. Like every single thing you make, every single thing you do changes the timeline.
Oof, that's quite a bit.
It's scary to think about because it's like, I don't know.
Did we?
If you think about like if you make so many wrong decisions, like, and how many right decisions you could make compared to that, it's like,
Okay, let's get going.
there could be a really, really good version of yourself that's done all the right things and is, you know, basically doing really well in life. There could be a really terrible version of yourself.
That's very interesting. Oh, another mining spot. Let's go do that. I like our little helmet.
I wish Otharon didn't just run ahead, because he should have like listened to the conversation we were having. Like, he just ran ahead. It's like if he would have just listened, then
He wouldn't be in the type of predicament that he is.
you know.
Whee!
Sorry.
You're fine. Little bat creature there. Everyone, let's go. Ooh. Thank you.
I guess because we're doing the English accents, I'll say ether for this.
What?
Just like lever.
Wait, is it not ether? Or
I don't know.
ether?
Sometimes we say ether, sometimes we say ether.
All depends.
I don't know.
Wait, didn't I just come here? Yeah, it did. Boom. I said don't get lost, and then I get lost. Well, instead we'll go all the way down here now, because I can see some type of...
See, you and I are used to like older games with text-based games that had no voice acting back in the day, where it was kind of like pronounce it how you feel like. So.
Oh, they actually said it?
Yeah, they said Ether Lake or something like that.
How is this supposed to work? So
I have no idea.
I go here.
That's it.
Right, but then I go down?
Yeah, you're doing it right now.
Okay, now I'm doing it correct.
It's like you're on the off ramp now. No.
Not this way?
Yeah.
Oh. Not now, Shadow. Test pit 4.
Yeah, so Luke had to wait for me. Like, I thought I had to take a nap or something because I was getting tired, but I don't know. If my sleep schedule gets all messed up, usually I'm up. I don't know. I'm not used to Luke being up in the day. So.
I'm not being used to being up in the day. I'm a little tired. But I'm doing okay. I'm just annoyed that we didn't manage to get all the things that I wanted to eat. But it's okay.
Well, I mean, I only got 2 crunchy tacos.
I know.
And the main thing I got was my chicken quesadilla, and they didn't even bring that, so...
I know.
It's also frustrating because I always try to save money, and also you made sure to give them a nice tip, but then they didn't even bring half the stuff.
Let's keep on going
Yep.
with this, guys.
So, live and learn. No more, Grubhub Taco
I mean,
Bell.
we could call them, or whatever.
I don't want to yell at people. I mean, it's the middle... You know, the thing's still going on. It's not really safe to be using the roads. There's detours and things.
Yeah.
You know, and it was very nice of that gentleman to, you know, do that for us. So I don't want to do anything that's gonna... I wrote... He texted me, and then I texted him back. I said, well, thank you very much. And he said, oh, no problem. So, I mean, you know, I'm very thankful that he came down.
Yeah, this area.
Will I get Grubhub Taco Bell again? Probably not. I'll try Grubhub for other things.
So, one thing that was kind of interesting today is that I, you know, I haven't really, like I said, I think I was talking about this last episode, where I've never really watched any of Weird Al videos.
Oh, yeah!
But, so someone did like a Weird Al, you know, GIF online. I was like, what is this? And Luke's like, you never seen that? So I was watching these Weird Al things, and
Ryoko.
he did, yeah, Ryoko did it. And, a very funny, like, GIF, and I was like, what is this? But then we were watching some Weird Al stuff, and then we were watching that Amish Paradise thing, and we actually live in Amish country. I obviously won't say exactly where in the area, but, like, I saw some things in the video that I've actually seen in this area. Like, I've gone by them and stuff, so it's like, oh my gosh, like... That area is right where we are.
Yeah.
We're living in Amish Paradise right now.
In the Amish Paradise, I know. It was a little weird for me to see that too.
Weirded me out because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird.
Well, I mean, that's what it looked like in the late 90s, but... Oh, wait, was that? I don't remember what year that music... But I want to say it was like 98, 99.
I really don't... I think like somebody was saying that the person that he did the takeoff on for that song, like, didn't really like his Amish version of their song. But, like...
It got more popular than his, I thought.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know. It was really well done.
It was really well done. He used so many really, you know, well-known Amish terms, and, you know, I feel like he does a lot of research for all his songs.
Of course. For his parodies, yeah.
Yeah, like, he knows, like, everything about what they do, you know, how the Amish, like... How they, you know, the different things that they make at their stores and stuff like that.
I missed the chain.
So it's like, wow, he was completely spot on with it. Like, he didn't
Most impressive.
But yeah, like, I heard that Michael Jackson actually really liked Weird Al's videos of his. In fact, he actually helped him find a location to shoot for one of his, like, parodies of one of Michael Jackson's songs.
MJ was a class act when it came to, you know, working with other artists and just...
That's kind of cool that he, like, was completely welcoming of, you know, Weird Al to make a parody of his.
Uh-oh. I've never seen Stars before. What do we do?
I heard, like, I was watching the comments, and it actually said that people were saying that they heard that Michael Jackson actually watched the video Weird Al did before it came out, or something, and he was laughing at the Eat It, like, lyrics. You know, instead of Beat It.
I mean,
his lyrics are really funny, actually. It's just like...
I don't really know a lot of his parodies anymore, though. I was big into listening to music in the 90s, and then I just kind of... I don't know.
Yeah, I can't believe... The fact that he's still doing it, though, is really great, because it shows you really can do, like... Many musicians and people that do, like, media careers and stuff, they're only around for, like, 5 years and they're gone. But the fact that Weird Al has been around for so long... It's really great that he's able to keep going and, like, you know, continue to do music and stuff. Like, I mean, it makes me feel good that somebody can continue to keep a business going for a long time, because it does make me, you know, feel bad, the fact that some people kind of do something for a few years and then they're done.
I like how it says Drunk Fang. Drunk Fang!
Yeah, I don't understand why they would name it that.
Maybe a mistranslation or something like that.
Sounds like Drunk Fang. Like
Drunk Fang!
Like a vampire bat.
I think that's what it was. I think it is like a vampire bat. So I got some advice from people on Twitter today. They were like, well, if you guys increase the experience to expert, you actually won't gain more levels anyway. You need to basically do all those side missions that you've been doing. So make sure you guys, you know, fast travel back to those locations and do all those side missions.
Do all the side missions. Help like, with what we need.
I did see a video on YouTube that I'm going to try to copy that says how to get to around like level 25 or 50 at the beginning of the game. I think that will help out a lot, so we can just enjoy the story, not have to worry about fighting too much. So I'm gonna look into that.
I mean, I don't understand, like, like I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like checking on the chat and stuff like that, but some people are saying like in our first couple episodes that we were over leveled, but I don't understand how. We're only level 24. It doesn't seem.
Well, I don't think we're over level anymore. But yeah, I did.
Okay,
I spent about 3 hours grinding before that one episode when we fought the Metal Mask guy.
See, I didn't even notice that.
Yay! Oops! No! Oh, it's gonna give it to me anyway. Yay!
Yay, that's good.
A Bloody Roar. That was a video game back in the day.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, it was a fighting game with animal characters. It was somewhat fun. Okay, so we need to go down here, and then we're gonna have to swing around.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm gonna be making some split pea soup. I keep saying that, and I'm not making it. The only ingredients I have are to make split pea soup and chili, and then I have to get yeast to make bread. I can't make it without yeast. You can make bread without yeast. But you have to, like, well, first of all, you can make a flat bread, so a bread that doesn't rise. It would be like a pita bread.
Cool. I need to examine this.
Okay.
The door is closed tightly. There might be a switch to open the door at the mine observation point at the end of test pit 4. Okay.
Yeah, so you can do that, or what you can do is you can make a sourdough bread, which is basically like, it is really good. And it's really healthy for you, and it has lots of good, like, bacteria in it. But the problem is, like, you probably wouldn't want me to do it, because what you have to do is you have to make your own yeast, basically. So you make your own yeast by mixing flour and water in a jar, and then leaving it overnight.
And this was stuff that Amber learned in culinary, so...
Yeah, and I have the recipes in my books and stuff like that, so... Yeah, like the exact amounts and stuff. I mean, I love sourdough bread. I don't know if you're a huge fan of it, but they never give me yeast in the store, so we might have to make sourdough bread if you want bread.
Oh!
I'm gonna start making my own bread just in general, so... somebody introduced me, like, when I did my cooking vlog, somebody said, oh, you know, move over Jamie Oliver, and I was thinking, oh, somebody gave me a really nice compliment, but then I was like, actually, I've never seen a Jamie Oliver video.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. So apparently he's a cook chef on YouTube, and I mean, I'm sure he does as a chef other places as well, but he's just very passionate about his cooking, and he explains it really well, makes it very easy for people to understand. But he had a great recipe for bread, so I might follow that one. So.
Okay. All right, let's examine this. Ah, there we go. Okay, now the door's open, so we're gonna have to make our way back there, then we're gonna take the elevator over there and get over to that weird mine contraption. I'm not seeing the ether thing that dude's supposed to die in, unless that's... No, I don't see it down there. That's just a big hole. Whoops. Okay. So... How did I... Can I just drop down here? Would that be quicker? Yeah, that works. And we just have to make our way back to the flag.
I don't know, Shulk looks so weird in his little makeshift helmet.
I like his helmet. His helmet's from his colony. He's representing.
I don't understand why Ryan was being so mean to him, saying, like, you're no good on your own. Like,
well, I mean, look at Shulk. Shulk doesn't really look like... compared to Ryan, Ryan is somebody who, you know, definitely... he looks like the hero character. Yeah, exactly. Ethermine. Whoa. Whatever.
We're here. The central pit.
Obviously. So where's he at?
Where are they all? I don't see anyone.
We'll take that lift.
I'm ready to mash some Mechon.
Yeah. Juju, Atharon, just hold on.
Yeah!
I just had a... I don't remember getting this far in the original game, but I think I did. I can't remember if this is correct or not, but I have a feeling... I think one of those faceless dudes used to be human.
I mean, I got that impression when...
They were talking?
Well, in the very beginning, like when the guy looked at Ryan, like he knew him. He probably couldn't have known him as a robot, so he had to have known him when he was something else. I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I think the robot that took Juju used to know him too. That's my guess.
Yeah, I also feel like my impression of who the first robot guy was, the first faceless guy who got that Monado through his head. I feel like he's that guy from the beginning of the story, that new Dunman. Remember he left Dunman and
the guy who deserted.
Yeah, I feel like that first
Interesting.
I truly think that that's the guy, because his accent sounded similar, his voice sounded similar, and his mannerisms. Like, I feel like that was that guy. And if that was that guy, then the next face person, either he's that same guy rebuilt, or he's a different human that got eaten. So I feel like they assimilate humans into their...
Oh, kind of like the Borg?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's pretty clever.
That's what I think it is. Like,
Cool.
I think they take their personality and their body and, like, basically, I mean, like, think about it, like in the Matrix, they use people as batteries, human beings.
Yeah, they do.
So, I mean, if you think about it, if they're assimilating humans, they could be using their energy as batteries.
That's a very good analysis, Amber.
I don't know.
No, that's a great... I mean,
Thank
it's
you, honey.
very possible. I wouldn't shy around from it.
Yeah, I really think that first face
Wait, are we
person is
sleeping?
that traitor.
Oh my gosh, we're sleeping.
But if you think about it, since they've been eating a lot of people and they've carried people away, they could assimilate almost anyone at this point. I mean, they've destroyed so many people, so they could assimilate the whole town.
The whole town could be robots.
I know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, so we're doing really well destroying robots and mining stuff. Alright, let's go.
Yep.
Now, where to? Oof. I'll tell you what, I'm just impressed by how big this is. I mean,
This thing is huge.
everywhere you're seeing, we can probably go to.
Yep.
I mean, which would mean this would be a lot of episodes.
Thank you for recording with me early today.
No problem.
I don't know what we're gonna stream today. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't really stream yesterday because number one,
I had a migraine.
Luke had a migraine. I was very worried about Luke, and there was honestly, there was a lot of weird stuff going on around our town, and it was very
Stressful.
It was very stressful, and I didn't... Honestly, if I had streamed... Like, everyone's like, well, you could have just streamed and got your mind off it, but the thing is, the problem with me is if I'm really stressed out and I stream, I'll start talking about it while I'm streaming, and that can be really bad, because I was seriously stressed out.
I haven't heard the noises last night, like, off and on, so that wasn't fun.
No.
I'm very proud of you, though, for...
For me, I mean, I'm seriously thinking about taking martial arts at this point.
There's a couple places where you could probably...
You've already scared me to death that my nose is gonna get broken. And my nose is so small. I feel like I'm gonna be walking around without a nose if I take martial arts.
I don't... Well, I mean, I don't
and
know
plus, what if my nose gets all messed up to the point where it's all gross and
don't take
scarred, and then you won't even... I have enough problems thinking I'm pretty enough and stuff already for you, and then, like... Then I'm gonna have this huge scar on my face.
Amber,
what?
Don't take a co-ed class then. Take a class start with a self-defense class for girls.
But how do I know that I'm always gonna be attacked by a girl? Like,
no,
I mean,
they have...
In real life, anyone could attack you. Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like,
even though it's a self-defense class for girls, they do have guy trainers. I'm saying you won't be sparring against... if you take just karate or any jiu-jitsu, the way that the world is right now, you'll have a mixed class, which means that you could get, as you're learning, you could get seriously hurt by a guy.
It'd be better to learn first, like,
Yes.
what you're supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, since when we were playing Shenmue, which I really liked a lot, which I wish we did. I actually vote for getting back to Shenmue first, then Dragon Quest, but everybody else wants Dragon Quest, but I like Shenmue better, but, you know, I mean, I would like to finish Dragon Quest and then get to Shenmue, maybe, but I hope people can hold on till we can get to both, but, we can do one of those tonight or tomorrow if you want, but, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because of Shenmue, I seriously thought about trying... They say if you practice, like, Tai Chi slowly in your yard or something, like, every day, like, you'll learn the moves or something, and then...
Tai Chi is a... It looks like it's a peaceful martial arts, but it's actually... You get used to the movements, and then...
You can speed them up.
When you speed them up, they become very formidable. Like, Tai Chi is a very... good martial arts that
would be, like, something I could practice every day.
A lot of people in China practice that.
Well, see, that would go back to... I mean, like, I know that I'm not, like, Chinese by blood, but in reality, I kind of feel Chinese in my roots because my grandfather was born there. He's a Chinese citizen, so it's like... Just like people here in America are American citizens, but not by blood, but that's how my grandpa was in China. He's not Chinese by blood, but he was a Chinese citizen that lived there his whole life, so...
Alright, I don't like that thing there. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's take this thing out. Level 23. Uh-oh. Shulk, you botched that, dude. Don't botch things.
Yep.
The Monado's power. Monado slash. I love that. It's so fun.
I'm very proud of you for knowing all about all that stuff.
I learned from my dad. Like, if it wasn't for him, like, talking about all that kung fu stuff when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't have shown interest to it. You know, it seemed kind of cool, but... I didn't know all this stuff that would come from it, though. I mean, that's why I give people heads up. Like, if you take martial arts, just know that you're probably most definitely gonna get hurt. Oh no!
Well, it's better than getting hurt randomly from a stranger or whatever.
Yeah, it is. It's just, you know, everything you can get better at, though, and it's I believe it's good. That everybody learns how to defend themselves. I mean, even the 90s wasn't a, quote, perfect society. Bad stuff could still happen, like if you were the wrong, you know, place in town or something. It all depends. So, I mean, it's always good to learn. I mean, it also builds discipline and confidence. It teaches you patience.
Well, also I feel like it would build confidence for people, like, a lot of times I noticed, like when I was doing culinary school and stuff, some of the people, like, there were some kind of mean people in my class at that point, and, like, some of them would say something really rude to me, and I would just back down because I was thinking, I don't want to make this person upset, because they could probably, you know, hurt me. But, like, if I actually learned to defend myself, then I wouldn't have to always back down and say, oh yeah, you're right, because... they're not right. I was just backing down because I was afraid of them. But if you actually learn martial arts, you wouldn't have to always, you know, be a sniveling coward all the time in front of everybody, because you know that you have just as much right to speak your mind as everybody else.
Just remember to be like a Power Ranger. You only use your weapons for defense. You don't go around starting...
So you don't think like, ha, I'm gonna start this with this person because I took this.
The stronger person walks away from a fight if they can.
Yeah.
Okay. A weak person starts battles. Like, I knew a lot of people in school and stuff that they learned martial arts so they could bully people, and that's not a good thing to do.
So, like the guy the Karate Kid fought.
Mm-hmm. Exactly like that. It takes a stronger person to walk away from a fight sometimes, or to find other ways of fighting your opponent.
Yeah.
That's why, I mean, if I ever got back into martial arts, if I could, I don't know if I could with my ribs, but I would really want to learn more jiu-jitsu.
I've been trying to teach you things that could help you get your ribs fixed, but you won't, like, listen to me. If you take, like, sulfur supplements and stuff, it can help your ribs. Like, I've been researching so much online that you can do that. Like, if you take, like, little sulfur supplements, then it... Well, yeah, I know you don't like to take pills because it's hard for you to swallow. But it's like
I can't really take a lot of pills. That's what I mean.
But they say, people say that if you have a wound from many years ago and it's not healing, if you take sulfur supplements, it will help. Because sulfur is one of the nutrients that, especially Americans, do not have. We don't have any sulfur in our soil. Because like in all over like Europe and like probably, you know, like all you know, all different places in the world, like I know Russia, Europe, like I think Africa, everywhere, they have all these like volcanic like deposits in their soils of sulfur, and it helps the plants grow more. And you need sulfur in your body for so many things, and if you don't have it, you can't heal your wounds very well. And like people that have come from, like, I heard this story of this guy that, like, well, actually a lot of people have had the same story where this guy came from Russia. He was completely, you know, jacked, and like, you know, because he's eating these plants that are grown, you know, in very rich, nutrient-rich soil. Then he eats the exact same thing here in the United States and ends up getting pudgy and stuff because we don't have the nutrients we need in our soil. That's a huge reason. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get into it, but
no, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, probably nobody is experiencing this, but if anyone has a long history of a wound that has never healed, like broken ribs that never quite healed, or you're still in pain, definitely, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but definitely look into sulfur supplements, because it could really help. Like, there's been literally miracles that have happened by people taking sulfur. But it's kind of pricey, so I've thought about getting some for you, but
Right, but just because it doesn't work properly, like, since there's a lot of like flipping and doing things like that,
yeah.
And not when I mean flipping, I'm not talking about like acrobatics. I'm talking about in jiu-jitsu and some other things. You use your opponent's mass against them, so you basically throw them around, or you deflect their attacks.
I can't imagine even throwing one person. Like, I don't.
When you learn how to do it, it becomes pretty easy, actually. And you know, it's kind of like, I don't know if you remember, but there was an episode of Teen Titans where Robin was fighting Slade, even though it was in his own mind. Robin was beating himself up because he was throwing himself around and stuff like that. You can do a lot of damage to somebody just by tossing them around. You don't really have to hit someone.
Like Goku Ultra Instinct.
Exactly. Yep. There you go.
He uses counter moves.
Exactly. It's like a counter.
Yeah.
Exactamundo. Oh my goodness.
And then if you're fighting somebody like...
Oh my goodness, look at how big that is.
It's crazy. So if you're in like Street Fighter and you're fighting somebody like Vega with crazy weapons or something, then you can still you can like disarm them or something.
Yep, to some extent.
Hopefully, I mean, it still would be pretty hard.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna take these guys out because they give decent experience. What up, fools? This is the Monado's power. I just like saying that. This one. Backslash. And
this is the Monado's power.
Pink attack. Yellow. And this one. Yes. It's over. Yeah, we're doing some decent damage to them.
Yeah, so I'm thinking these, like, these ones don't have faces, so I don't feel like they're human, like, Borgs. But I feel like the ones with faces, they like...
Maybe they're powered by humans, though.
They could be powered.
Like the souls of humans or something.
Oh, gross.
What? I'm just thinking.
Yeah, they could be.
Am I asleep? Oh, thank you for healing me, medic. Where are you? Oh. I see why they call her the medic. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. You got this. The Monado's power! Here we go! And boom! That's what I'm talking about.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
I mean, that's the
Shulk.
plan. Plan is to keep going like this. Go further and further, find another elevator, I refuse to call it a lift, and head down and go to the next zone. What up, Macron? I did it wrong. Dang it. Curse me.
Macron? Oh, Mechon.
You know what? It's just fine.
It's okay. I think Macron is like the current president of France or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Group attack. All right, so let's go with yellow. Try green. Resist.
We were pretty close. Mechon, Macron, pretty much same thing.
Meh. I don't see how that was nice. We didn't really do that well, guys. We could do better.
See, that's why it's, I mean, I love recording everything with you too, but like if you and I are just playing in the comfort of our own home and not recording, you know, you could pronounce things however you want.
Oh, I know.
You can always pronounce things however you want around me. I think the way you pronounce everything is cute.
I'm a little biased, but I get you.
I'm very biased.
Oh wait, there's another enemy? Oh my gosh, where did he come from? Woo!
Oh, this guy looks crazy.
He does. Alright. Wait, we got him? Why would you guys... You didn't get him? What are you talking about? Jumping up and down. We got him. No, you didn't. It's right there. That's wrong.
Well, I mean, if you think about it though, like... Oh, never mind. Like, they say the human mind is more powerful than any computer that's ever been invented. So, I mean... And also humans have the ability to have personality, emotion. That's something machines don't have, so... I mean, it could be a kind of thing where they just have their mind in the machine or whatever. But...
Yeah! It wasn't like any tag team stuff, but...
Anytime people are fused with machines, though, it's creepy to me. It's very... I don't know, it just seems gross.
RoboCop?
Yeah. I mean, that's why RoboCop seems so terrifying.
Makes sense. Oh, nope, they make you fight anyway. Okay, I thought you could run by them, but you can't. So that they're gonna make you fight them. That's fine.
I'll have to get Shadow out of the basement after this. I'm gonna build her little thing later.
So I was actually watching the official Power Ranger couple, the MMPR toy people, and
yeah,
they lock up their cats at night. Well, I mean, at least one of them. Like, the older cat, they lock up in the room where the cat is supposed to be sleeping. I mean, they don't put her in a kettle, they just...
We can just have like a little... We could get some cat beds for that room. Or move her cat bed down there. Move the blue cat bed down there.
I have a feeling that she would mess it up down there. We'll see how she does in her little kennel. But it would be...
I mean, it's okay to put a kennel at night. Like, you could even put a cat bed in at night. In that kennel, but... It's very frustrating because...
It's kind of sad it came to this, but she keeps messing up the house, so I mean, there's not much we can do.
And it, you know, the thing I hate about this house is, if this house just had normal lights, and like, I've spent more money just trying to figure out how to get lights on the walls, like that's not normal. Like, why would you have an apartment that there's no lights on the ceiling? There's no overhead lights anywhere. And there's like an overhead light at the top of the stairs, but it's like literally over the stairs. You'd have to be a giant 12 feet tall to reach it. That's what I don't understand. Who designed this place? Like,
a very tall person?
That's what frustrates me. Like, was this apartment built by giants? I can't understand. And like, you know, the maintenance people can hardly come over every time people use the light bulb. And we've even asked them and they've said they won't. So, I mean, that's what I hate about it. It's so hard to...
Should we jump on that?
I guess so, yeah. Oh my gosh, that gave me chills.
Sorry, it's my fault.
It is your fault. Why would you jump like that? Okay. Wait, where are we? Oh gosh. Alright, so this is not where we were supposed to go?
Well, look, now that we had like half of what we were supposed to get for Taco Bell, I feel like I do have to make you soup, but then eventually we're gonna run out of that stuff.
I'm full, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I don't know. I think because, like, when I'm full, I'm really happy. But, like, since it's so hard to get stuff from the grocery store and we've had to be inside all the time, yeah, it's like that's the only thing in my mind. I've actually been dreaming about food. Like, because it's like there's nothing, you know, when you have to cook everything, you know, yourself. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people do that, but I'm not used to I'm used to being able to actually, like, if I'm working all day, be able to go get a quick bite while in the middle of work. I can't do that anymore. It's frustrating. So yeah, I wish I had that chicken quesadilla. I feel it's very sad.
I hear you.
I wish I had done, like...
Oh yeah! Good job, team.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to go through all my gifts for the, It's very difficult because, like, as soon as I say, like, oh, I'm working on my Animal Crossing stuff, people are like, I want to visit your town, but if I'm actually working on it and trying to rearrange all my gifts for something, I can't have people visit because then everyone will come and take all my stuff. So it's, you know, it's not like Animal Crossing is one of those things where you can go back to a previous save file and have them visit that town. It's saved in real time.
Everything happens real time, yep. Alright, let's try
I really do want to get back into the Foxy game, though, because a lot of new, you know, people were coming in for that. And, I mean, I like doing a different type of game, but...
Did we get it? Alright, nice job, team.
The only thing I didn't like about the Fox game is how confusing it is to figure out where you're supposed to be going. And it's not like you can talk to characters in that Fox game and ask them what to do. Like, there's no one to talk to. It's just a fox running around. Like, the first several episodes, it's like, it's peaceful, but after a while, you get a little bit like, there's nobody to talk to, there's no story. Well, I guess there's a story, but...
Yep. Come on, guys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Every time there's a completely new, like, way of gaming that's never been done, either, like, it catches on and you realize, oh, this is great, or you realize, oh, this is why they don't make a lot of games like this, because...
This is what teamwork looks like.
It just works better when there's... It just makes sense why there's so many games with a human person that is the main character, and they interact with a team. It just makes the game more interesting.
Okay, let's get going.
You know, it's kind of sad to do a journey all by yourself.
And where are we gonna get going, though? I don't see... Oh, we're gonna have to go back. So this was just a place you could come to, farm gems or something, collect some gems. This isn't really... How's... Wait, is that one going down or going up?
I don't know. Oh, which one? That, it's hard for me to see it right now because it's off screen.
No, I don't want to be attacked again, go away.
Well, that one's going down, but I don't think we're gonna make it.
Does it go all the way down? No, it stops there.
You could go on it if you want. Oh, there, now it's going up! Oh!
Make it... Oh!
Well, we could just get on it and then write it down and then up.
I don't think it goes all the way down. I think it stops right here on this level.
Yeah, so we could just get on it, but it does go down a little bit past this level. Remember, we've been on it before.
Yeah.
So we could just write it down and then wait for it to go back up. Because it's going up and down, so... Oh. Okay.
No,
let's go on it.
It just stops here.
Okay.
It doesn't go down any further, so we have to go back up and try to find...
yeah, we can go up.
That one goes down another level, so we need to find...
So you want to go down?
We want to go to the next green thing.
Well, all you have to do is go here and then wait for that one.
Yeah, the other green one is over here.
Sometimes, I guess we'll just have to wait.
Not the best at waiting, I am. Alright, and
so cool
go!
Oh my gosh! Luke, you were trying to scare me.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit.
What are you doing? We were just here, I thought.
Wait, we were just there?
No. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't look like
I don't think we were just here.
We don't need to go over there. We're gonna head down.
No, we
No, we're gonna head down.
Luke! Oh my gosh!
Oh, just wait. Be fine. It'll be fine. Just wait for her to come back up.
Oh my gosh. I am not gonna be able to, like, I'm getting so dizzy. Dizzy.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Why? Are you getting me back for talking about tacos that whole time? Luke, it's gonna go down. We'll just wait.
I was trying to get it to like do that thing where you kind of like little gravity a little bit. Wait, how far does this go? We're almost there. Whee!
Oh my gosh.
Super
Luke,
landing.
why?
They're just like messing with you.
Okay, don't try that in real life ever.
Yes, dear.
Be very dangerous.
Amber Ruiner.
Says the guy who... This guy, when he was a teenager, used to try jumping off his roof at home.
I did do it. It was fun. Till I
You
hurt my
probably
leg.
got hurt.
Yeah, well,
that's what I was gonna say.
I did get hurt.
Well, you shouldn't be hurting yourself like that. Okay, this is so high up. Oh my gosh, what? Are you trying to scare me here? Ah, look.
Oh, whoops.
Luke, you're gonna get yourself...
I'm not gonna get myself killed. It's a game. Why you guys... You suck at climbing these. I know, right, Shadow? Oh, there's another outro thing. Large crystal. I'll take that. Is that it? Oh, we drained it dry. Okay.
I feel like pretty soon, like other people that aren't used to being on the internet 24/7, and aren't used to being home, they're actually... I mean, I know people say that they're losing it, but they're not actually losing it.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't actually seen anyone who's been in quarantine that's actually ended up in... I mean, I'm not trying to make people go absolutely insane, but, I mean, I'm just surprised nobody has actually gone insane from being in quarantine, because, like, after a while, I've noticed that you basically... If you've been on YouTube or the internet for a long time, after a while, you've kind of exhausted every type of video that's on YouTube, and you already know that they're completely all the same. Like, there's...
Careful, Amber!
I mean, no, except for our channel, which is awesome.
Oh, nice save.
But I'm just saying, like, for instance, some, like, these one videos keep... You know, I like to watch food videos.
Well, I found some videos that I've never seen before that I found interesting.
Yeah?
Kamen Rider bloopers. Based on the live-action, like, superhero, like, things. Where the...
I know, you like those. Actually, Luke was watching one that was... He was watching some really funny ones that he was laughing out loud. And then after that, I filmed him watching one that was just kind of eh. But it was funny, but there's some really hilarious Kamen Rider bloopers on that.
Yeah, it's a live-action stage show. It's not the show.
Yeah.
It's, you know...
I mean, it's really funny. Like, Luke was watching a video of Kamen Rider stage show bloopers where this guy just kept getting beat up by the bad guys, like, over and over and over again for, like, I don't know, they said it was an eternity because the other Kamen Rider couldn't join. His partner was supposed to come in and help him defeat the guys, and that was supposed to be, like, the final, like, that was supposed to be how he defeated, you know, the bad guys, is have the second Kamen Rider come in, but he was having, like, technical difficulties, so, like, the guy had to keep vamping and just, like, and I always say vamping, that's a term in orchestra we use, which means you keep repeating the same measure like 20 times until like the person comes that you're waiting for. Whatever. They would always tell us, like, I don't know if that's a term anyone else uses, but we used to use it in orchestra. So like vamping would mean you play one measure over and over and over and over again, between 1 to like 20 to 100 times, waiting for somebody to come in. Like if you're doing like a graduation or something, you just keep vamping.
In theater we call that improv.
Oh, you just keep vamping until the person shows up.
So more or less what happened was they had some technical issues in their skit, and it was a road show where Kamen Rider Gaim and Kamen Rider Wizard were supposed to just kind of you know, be hanging out together on this like live action stage show, and Gaim is getting his butt kicked, and Wizard is supposed to show up and help him out.
Supposed to show up, yeah.
So, but Wizard is waiting for his audio cue because they have like, they basically lip sync to like all the sound effects and all the stuff that's going on, and the audio stopped working. So Wizard never knew when he was supposed to come in. So, and even though the crowd was chanting his name, Like, he just didn't hear it or something. And it was hilarious because then the bad guys are just really beating up on the
They
other
were
rider.
beating up on the other rider.
Because they didn't know what else they're
forever.
supposed to do.
They just kept beating him up mercilessly, like on little stage, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean it's pretty funny. I liked watching you like. It used to kind of like bother me a lot because you like remember when we were first married, I was trying to get to sleep and you'd be like watching your anime and laughing, like you'd be like ha 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 ha, and then I'd be like Luke, I you know I have to get to work or I have to get to school or whatever, I have to sleep, and you're just like, oh, I have the volume off. It's like I know, but you're like laughing really hilariously loud.
No, I had headphones on.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
like. Yeah, like, but now I really like watching you. Like, I like seeing you being happy. Makes me feel nice.
He looks like a knight there.
Yeah, he looks really cool.
He does look cool there.
No, I really like Shulk. I'm completely just making fun of him all in good fun. Like, yeah, so if anyone is wondering, I do like Shulk. Of course, what's not to like? He's sweet, he's kind, he's loyal, he cares about Fiora, he cares about everybody. He's a good person, and he cares about everyone. He's trying to save the world, even though he has no chance of saving it. So, I mean, he's an amazing hero. Of course he's great.
How's this gonna work?
I think you have to jump on it when it comes by.
Oh dear.
Okay, time it. I don't know. Okay, go. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have said go so fast. I think we should have waited one more second, but at least we're all alive.
Whoa.
Okay, Luke, you have to keep an eye out for... Oh yeah, that. Yep, exactly. Yeah,
oh boy.
because otherwise that thing's gonna...
Whoa. Whee.
Oh man, I am literally having my whole body...
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
See, I definitely have... I think I have a fear of heights because every time you do that, like, I feel off completely. I'm, like, getting really dizzy.
Every time I do that.
I mean, every time we used to go over a bridge, like when we were visiting New York or something, like a really big bridge, I used to have really a lot of problems looking over the side.
The New York bridges or the Pennsylvania ones? Because the
Ones when we used to visit your grandparents and stuff.
oh right, so
Those
the
bridges where you look down at the
Smoky Mountains. Yeah.
or the lake, whatever, river.
Yep. Encourage. Let's go.
So much mountains there, you know. I feel like in Pennsylvania they don't have a ton of huge bridges like that I've seen. I mean, that we go across regularly. It's like a lot of times they cut right through the mountain.
There we go. Winning. No, we're good. We're good, Ryan. Thanks, though.
Good thing you're getting all these resources.
I don't know what to do with them.
Well, I mean, at least you're getting them. You probably won't be here again.
I mean, actually, you can come back to places all the time.
Oh,
Remember that has that whole fast travel thing?
okay. I'm gonna hang on to you because I'm kind of freaked out. Okay, don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you trying to get one of them to leave? Oh my gosh, Luke, you were right on the edge.
Living on the edge. Shulk, pay
I would
attention.
not be.
Ah!
What are you doing?
Ah, I didn't mean to do that. The game
Oh
did
my
that.
gosh!
Uh-oh. Ah!
Why?
Ah! Well, that's one way to get down. Ah! Oh,
Oh my
they didn't let him.
gosh!
They didn't let him.
Now we have to go all the way back.
We don't know that for...
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
We're going to do that all again. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
What?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
There's not really much room to put that. Actually, there's only one place that's safe from Zelda, and it's right on the edge of that one table.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not very fun to play this with. Okay.
You're fine.
Oh my gosh.
Again?
Good job.
Much later.
What now? Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Ah! Okay, I don't know how that works, but we survived. Barely.
Good job.
Oof. Let's not do that again.
Oh man, that nice job. So I don't know. I have half a mind to try to figure this game out on another save file to help, but I can hardly understand what's going on at all.
There's a lot of stuff to
Maybe I should just try it, but I feel like I would just get frustrated and rage quit, to be honest.
Probably be a lot of rage quitting involved. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's interesting. I'll give it that.
Yeah. I wonder if the gameplay mechanic is anything like the Xenoblade 2 or any of the Xenosaga games. Oh my gosh, we're like on one of those old people's chairlifts things.
Ah. That's a fun way of looking at that.
I don't know. I'm weird. Why is Shulk always yawning? So unprofessional.
I mean, he's not a professional. He's Shulk.
He's just hanging out. He has no idea that we're watching him.
Nope. We're totally watching you, Shulk.
And recording him.
Uh-oh.
They're gone. So whose blood is... Oh no.
Ah, here at last!
See, they took the blood out.
Getting hungry!
Yep. Oh, nice.
Shulk! Isn't that...
It's him, all right. He's the one who took Juju.
Oh boy.
Juju and the others. Tell me where they are!
You want the brat? Well, he's right here!
Oh my gosh. Disturbing.
Juju!
He's still alive, but don't think he will be for long. As for the others, well, I just couldn't help myself. I ate them all up!
Oh,
Welcome to our banquet hall.
oh, sorry.
Tonight, the main course will be you. And if I've still got room, the brat will make a tasty dessert.
Murderer!
I'm Zord, your host tonight.
Zord. So you have a name.
That's what they all say. Can't say that I remember it myself.
What's he talking about?
Oh yes, it's good to see fresh meat on the table. These colony folk just didn't fill me up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this guy is horrifyingly evil.
Gado. The others.
Gado is gone.
Come on, boys! Dinner's ready!
He knows how to taunt these people.
I swear I won't stop until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
Whoa! Don't mess around with Sharla.
Get behind me!
Yeah, Shulk.
Come on, Shulk! You've got this.
Right, Sharla. We are Homs. And we won't just stand here, waiting to be eaten.
Monado! Do you think that thing can get me?
How about this?
I'm not metal face. You'll have to try harder!
It's the same as before. The Monado's useless against this guy.
Come on,
Oh
Shulk.
no.
Your friends
Large
are your power.
monsters can resist break arts. However, they generally cannot defend against a break art used during a chain attack. If you encounter monsters that can resist break arts, try to inflict break during a chain attack.
Okay.
An art bonus effect will fill up the party gauge. Achieving burst affinity will fill up the party gauge. Press B at the right moment when the burst affinity circle appears. My gosh.
Okay, so an arch. What?
I can't. Alright. So anyway, guys and gals, that's gonna do it. That is gonna be a very, very long boss battle. And I just don't have it in me today. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll see you with more Xenoblade Chronicles tomorrow as we face not Metal Face. And see what happens. Until then, God bless Nebby Gaming. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time with more Xenoblade Chronicles. Stay tuned for some other cool stuff later today.
Yeah.